Welcome back, everyone. We as Mainers are accustomed to some pretty big snowstorms, but when you see one like we saw yesterday, it still does really kind of stick out. Mike, how was it for you?
Sean, this was one of the most impressive snowstorms I've seen in a decade. The last couple of winters in Maine, really not that impressive. What did you think?
You know, I luckily got to stay home. I'm normally out in the cold and the elements, part of Storm Center. I had a rare weekend day off, so I actually just enjoyed it from the comfort of my own home. The shoveling this morning was the less fun part.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be at the green screen like this today from all the shoveling that I did this morning. My back not exactly happy with all the snow I had to move, but we ended up with over a foot across a lot of Maine. I'm impressed with some of these totals. Veazey came in at 22 inches, Hamden and Bath at 20 inches, and I said on Friday morning that I would be shocked if we didn't have a couple of spots that ended up with 20 inches. Whiting and Eastport both came close from Washington County too, 19 and 18.7 inches there. 18.6 in Lisbon Falls, 18 inches in Brunswick, 17 inches in Newcastle. We made it to 14.8 in Old Orchard Beach, 14.7 in Liberty. Some of the totals around Knox County were mostly in the 15-inch range and the 14-inch range. Pretty impressive snow along the mid-coast too, 14.5 inches in Thomaston. Madrid came in with 12.3 inches. If you want a full list of snow totals, I went through and compiled all of these that were reported to the National Weather Service, as well as some of the highest wind gusts, and those are available over on newscentermaine.com. The most impressive one, Robinson 77 miles an hour, Cape Elizabeth at 71, Nascag came in at 66, Castine at 60, Portland at 59 miles an hour. It's still a bit breezy out there right now, but nothing like what we dealt with yesterday. However, if you still have more snow to clear, or if you're just out and about this evening, make sure you bundle up. It's still cold out there. Feels like it's below zero north of Bangor and into the western mountains of Maine. These clear skies that we have overhead will let temperatures fall back pretty quickly tonight. Most of us will end up below zero by tomorrow morning. And that's kind of the blessing and curse with days like this. Fresh snowpack, clear skies, light wind, all the ingredients we need to really watch temps plummet. This model may be running a few degrees warm, so don't be too shocked when the model itself doesn't show a lot of spots below zero. But that's where we have some human forecast input to tweak things just a little bit. By tomorrow afternoon, high temperatures are back into the teens and 20s. I think that a lot of us will actually make it above 20 degrees tomorrow. A little bit of cloud cover here or there, but nothing too concerning. And then tomorrow night won't be quite as chilly. The core of the cold air is really parked on top of us tonight into tomorrow. Tuesday's kind of an in-between day. Partly sunny, not too warm, not too cold. Milder air still sits off to the west. Starts to move in on Wednesday, but the pattern becomes complicated because this front gets hung up Wednesday into Thursday. And there are now some signals that Arctic air and mild air are going to battle it out over Maine. And that battle zone is where we look for a storm. Given the forecast setup, I wouldn't be surprised if we were talking about maybe wintry mix or unfortunately even freezing rain for Thursday and maybe into Friday. Marine forecast for tomorrow sees around 3 to 4 feet with freezing spray, west wind 5 to 10 knots, small crafts in effect until 1 o'clock in the morning, and we'll see those get lifted for Monday morning. By Tuesday, partly sunny, still below zero inland, and then the forecast rather becomes pretty complicated by Wednesday. It's going to be warmer certainly Wednesday and Thursday. Temps are going to crash on Friday. Depending on where that front moves through, Sean, that means either snow or it could be freezing rain, which of course we don't want to see any of that. So a lot to figure out this week. We're always busy in the winter though.
Yeah, you've been so busy trying to figure out this past storm, which I have to say, great job. Let's hope that it's just as good for later this week. Thank you, Mike.